It's just heartbreaking. I don't understand why, and I feel bad for the people that work here and bad for people like us that come all the time that get so excited for these new animals and then they're gone. So
we are still waiting to learn what caused a polar bear's death at the Reid Park Zoo, but we know for sure our community is stunned by this latest tragedy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Waddell.
And I'm Guy Atchley. Animal lovers are reacting to the death of one that was especially easy to love, Snow the polar bear.
Zookeepers found her dead Monday morning. Many visitors just heard the news today when they showed up at the zoo. KGUN-9 on your side's Craig Smith is live at the Reid Park Zoo tonight with more on how people are taking this news. But first, Craig, any word on why Snow died?
Well, really nothing so far. She seemed to have died in her sleep based on how the zookeepers found her. The zoo says they may have some more preliminary information in about another 2 days or so. But for now, the people who loved that polar bear are learning to cope with her death. Snow's empty habitat left kids puzzled and parents making gentle attempts to explain the big white bear was no longer there.
She's not hiding. She doesn't live there anymore.
What's it like explaining this to a child?
It's not really easy, seeing as how she's looking for something in there. There's nothing to be seen.
no, baby, come here.
I read her the sign, but she's kind of young to understand death and that whole situation, so.
The factor was huge when Snow and her brother Klondike were born at the Denver Zoo. Their mother rejected them, so the Denver Zoo raised them by hand. Denver had so many polar bears then. Snow and Klondike moved to SeaWorld in Orlando. After about 16 years in Florida, Snow moved to Reid Park to see if Arizona's climate could cure a skin condition. The skin condition cleared up, but Snow had a variety of other health problems. What is it about the polar bears? What is it about the polar bears that makes it so popular?
They just have that sweet nature face and the swimming, and they remind me of a big, gentle child.
Now, we talked with one visitor who wanted to bring flowers for Snow, but didn't know if the zoo would be okay with that. The zoo is okay with that, and they say, in fact, they do accept flowers and in some cases channel them to the zookeepers who are feeling terrible about the loss of an animal they cared for so long. Now, people are also offering tributes to Snow on the zoo Facebook page and posting some of their favorite pictures there.
Craig, you were talking about having to wait until Thursday to get the preliminary cause of death here. Who does the necropsy?
Well, it's going to be the U of A pathology department.
All right. Craig, thanks. We'll wait for results then.
Many of you are reacting to Snow's death on our Facebook page. Lori writes, I remember when Snow was born in Denver. Certainly, Colorado was more conducive to polar bears, and I don't think Tucson is the best place for them. With 6 months of temps well into the 90s and 100s, I think Reid Park Zoo is doing the best job that it can, but it needs to rethink the type of animal it brings here. Very sad. Maritza agrees our weather may be a problem, posting, it's way too hot in Arizona and Tucson for polar bears to be placed here. It's a no-brainer. And Chelsea says, sad. I hope it wasn't heat related. I don't see why they have polar bears in Arizona. As Craig said, it will be at least Thursday before we have any idea why Snow died. You can join the conversation. Email comments at kgun9.com or find us on Facebook.
By the way,